My name is Daniel Reeves, and the forest beside my house whispers my name every night. Not in the wind, not through the trees. No, it whispers like a voice that already knows me. I moved here 6 months ago, hoping for quiet, hoping for peace after losing my younger sister, Emily. She disappeared in a forest 3 years ago. No body, no clues, just gone. Maybe that's why I didn't run the first night I heard the whisper. I told myself the wind was playing tricks, brushing through branches and making strange sounds. But wind doesn't say your name. Wind doesn't get the tone right. Wind doesn't whisper, "Daniel, come outside." I froze when I heard it the first time. Midnight. Moonlight hitting the trees. It was soft, like someone standing at the edge of the forest calling for me, but afraid to be heard by anyone else. I turned off the lights, stood by the window, and listened. "Daniel, I'm waiting." My heart stopped. It sounded like Emily. I stepped back so fast I tripped over the coffee table. When I crawled back to the window, the forest was silent again. Still. The kind of still that makes your skin crawl. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I told myself grief was messing with me. Trauma. Memory. The mind makes monsters out of loneliness. But the second night, the whispers came again. This time at 12:07 a.m. "Daniel, why won't you visit me?" My throat closed up. I grabbed a flashlight and shone it into the forest. The beam didn't reach far. It never did. The trees near my house were tall, thick. They swallowed the light. And for a moment, just a split second, I saw something between the trunks. A human silhouette. Small, thin, like a child. I slammed the curtains shut and stayed awake till sunrise. By the fourth night, the whisper changed. It grew louder, closer, more confident. Not a plea anymore, a command. "Daniel, come back to me." My hands shook as I dialed my mother's number. She sounded tired when she picked up, but when I told her, "Mom, I think I'm hearing Emily," she went silent. Then she said something that chilled me. "Your sister wasn't the first to disappear in those woods. And she wasn't the last." I asked her what she meant, but her voice cracked. "Don't listen to it, Daniel. It's not her." She hung up. That night, the whisper didn't wait until midnight. It started at sunset, soft at first, coming from all directions at once. "Daniel, Daniel, Daniel." My name rolled through the trees like breaths blown into my ear. Like someone was standing behind me, whispering through the window. Shadow shapes moved between the branches. One stepped forward, tall and thin like a man. Another crawled on all fours. Another hung from a tree limb upside down. Every shape whispered my name. I backed away from the window and grabbed the phone, just in time for it to start ringing. Unknown number. When I answered, I heard a soft voice say, "It hurts here, Daniel. Why did you leave me?" Emily's voice. I dropped the phone. The whispering outside grew louder, rushing closer like a wave of voices crashing against my walls. That night, I went to the forest's edge. Not inside. Just to the line where grass turns to roots and dirt. The whispering stopped the moment I stepped closer. Something stood between two trees. Something wearing my sister's favorite dress. But it was too tall. Its arms were too long. And its head tilted too far to the side. Its voice came out wrong. Like someone trying to copy a recording. "Daniel, it's me." It took one step forward. I ran. I ran so hard I didn't feel my lungs. I didn't feel my legs. I locked myself inside the house and cried on the floor. The forest whispered all night. The next day, I called the sheriff. I told him someone was trespassing, calling my name, pretending to be my sister. He came by, checked around, and shrugged. "This forest is old," he said. "Old things make weird sounds." When he left, he paused on the porch and said quietly, "Don't go into those woods at night, especially if you hear something calling you." His eyes told me he believed my fear, but not my story. 2 nights later, the mid-twist hit. Hard. Because the forest didn't whisper my name. It whispered my sister's last words. The ones she said before she disappeared. "Danny, don't let go." The words stabbed me like ice. No one knew that except me. I started shaking uncontrollably. Images flooded my mind, my sister's hand slipping from mine as she ran into the woods, thinking she saw something. A light. A face. A girl her age. "Danny, don't let go." I fell to my knees. Whatever was whispering wasn't guessing. It knew. It remembered. At 3:03 a.m., the whispering stopped suddenly. Then something knocked on my door. 3 slow knocks. When I looked through the peephole, I saw the shape of a little girl standing alone in the dark. Heart pounding, I whispered, "Emily." The girl's neck snapped back unnaturally as her face lifted toward the peephole. Her eyes were black. Her smile stretched ear to ear. And she mouthed, "Come home." I stumbled backward, knocking over the lamp. By the time I looked again, she was gone. But the front door slowly opened by itself. The forest was waiting. The next night, it escalated. My house shook. Windows rattled. Whispers filled the air like 100 people standing around me, hissing my name in unison. "Daniel, Daniel, Daniel." My lights flickered. If you want to hear what finally comes through my bedroom door, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because if I disappear after tonight, you'll know the forest finally took me back.